Hello, Sketchbook Heroes, Sketchbook Warriors. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna look at our Facebook group, but Sketchbook Heroes, Sketchbook Warriors. We'll do that right now. We're gonna draw birds. Birds of a feather flock together. That's so true. You're the average of your five closest friends. So here we go. Let's see what we're gonna draw today. We're gonna draw a woodpecker, a woody woodpecker. Let's see, where is he at? Let's close this. You got all kinds of stuff happening. Am I sharing the right screen? Hopefully. Let's see. If you don't, let's see. You're gonna have to tell me if I'm not. Where are we at? Oh, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Too much, too much, too much. Is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Almost lost it. No, that's not it. Here it is. That's the one right there. There it is. There it is. That's what we drew. We just finished that drawing. And there's the triangles if you'd like to take that on. That one. Oh, I wanted to do that one. Oh, we'll do that one next. We'll do that one next. We'll do that one next. Forgot about that one. We're gonna draw this. Oh wow. Well, we're gonna have to do this. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. I really like this. This is just okay. I'll break this one apart. I forgot about this one, and then we'll do the our birds. We'll do our birds. Yeah. Well, we'll do it separately. We'll just do this. We'll do our birds next, but we'll do this triangle. We'll just do this triangle. I really like this one. This is the next in our series. So we'll just go ahead and do this one. We'll stop again and we'll start again. It's all good. It's all good. So let's annotate this one. Let's break this one down. So it's an equilateral triangle, and it looks hard. This is actually a challenge. It is but it really is just a triangle. So let's see our triangle. Let's draw our triangle. It goes out. There it is, our triangle. So we're going to start off with drawing this triangle. Here we go. Bam, bam. I'll go out a little further. That's okay. Yeah, there it is. That's it. There's our triangle. Now you can see this triangle. How does it break apart? So it is an equilateral triangle, which means it's the equal sides, lateral, lados, los lados iguales, lateral sides. But how does it break into parts? So we've got this here and this here. If we see the middle, I try to eyeball the middle. The middle is probably right about that. Oh, is that the middle? That's interesting. Let's go this way. Here we go. Yeah, this will show the middle. There it is. As we go up, yeah, that's it right there. That's a good one. And then this is a good one. Yeah, to that middle. There we go. Then we got another one over here. That's it. There's our middle. That's our middle. That's really close to the middle. Okay, so there's the middle. And with our lines kind of breaking that into the middle, let's choose a different color. And a yellow, nice something to stand out here. And then we can break this into fourths. If we find the center of that, you can see, ooh, that doesn't stand out too well. Let's pick out another darker color. Let's pick blue. There we go. All right, so you can see this is a half of that. There we go. That's about a half right there. So from here to here, oh, that's not half right there. Half is probably a little further down. Let's move this one down. Yeah, that's probably about half right in there. That's half. Yep. Then we've got another half here. We're just breaking this into halves and the have-nots. Yeah, there we go. That right in there. Okay, that helps. That's almost like a ruler. It is exactly like a ruler because we're measuring. So it's broken into half and half again. And then you can see here, ooh, oh, okay, ooh, this is good. This is right there, right in there. That's what that is. Oh, that's it. That's a quarter. So these lines in here are quarter lines. And then this is less than a quarter line, not quite half. It's a little bit less than that area right there. So you can see these relationships. Hopefully they make sense. Yeah, because this is if you think of it as money, this is 50 cents. This is 25. You have four quarters here. There's four quarters there. And then this is less. This is probably like let me see, because it would be I'm trying to equate it to money. So half of 25 cents is not really easy to break, but you can break it down into two quarters and a nickel. It's not quite a nickel. It's probably like a dime. Oh yeah, it's probably like 10 cents. Because that has two 10 cents, two dimes, and a nickel. Yeah, so that's probably a dime. That's probably a dime right in there. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. All right, that should help. get it going, and here we go. Let's get it out there. Let's remember to put it out in the chat. All right, let's do this. All right, all right, all right, all right. I put this to everyone in the meeting, and screenshot this one. Here we go. Bam. Capture it. Capture the flag. Send it out. Even if you don't have it, here we go. We're going to just draw it. Let's just draw this on its own. This will be its own drawing. And then we'll be back to do the birds. Sorry. We'll do the birds right now. All right. Is this upside down? It is upside down. All right. So the easiest angle is the bottom angle because it's flat. It goes flat. I can actually put my finger, my pinky against this. I have quite a few sheets here against this bottom half. That actually helps. See, I put my pinky against this bottom half, and then that helps me actually make a straight line right in here. See, that's a cheat. That's a little, not cheat, little secret. Oh, you're cheating, mister. No, you work smarter, not harder. So there's my bottom line is straight. And then we've got, we can use the axis line. Find the center, bring it up. This axis line helps. Bring a triangle. There we go. Bam. And now watch this.
You're still sharing your
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
You're
That's why
welcome.
I have you guys here to help me out. I see. I was busy. I shared my my picture, but I didn't share my video. So, anyways, what I did was I got my pinky and I went here and I got the bottom line straight. There's my bottom line. And then here I got this line perpendicular, which is like 90 degrees right in here, straight up down. Angles. It's all about the angles. And then now I can actually see how wide I want my triangle to be, how wide I want it to be. We can make it the pencil, but the problem with that is, where's the middle? So I'm gonna have to find the middle right there. Let's see, I want to make it this big. Now I can get this paper and fold it in half, find the middle. We're doing fractions here, people. This is fractions, half of a half of a half of a half. There we go. There's half. There's half, and then we got one there, one here. And now we can just take this and bring this up to the top. Right there. Now this is the same length right there from here to here. Now it'll be an equal, and here's the middle. Bam. And then here on this side, we got the same thing going. We have a little guide here. Bam. And then the middle, there's the middle. Bam. We're going to need the fourths too. We got to use the fourths, Luke. We got to use the fourths. So we're going to use the fourths. So we're going to break this in half again. So half of a half is a quarter. So there's a half. We're going to break that half in half again. Break that half in half. And that's how you make change. Where is that change, people? That former president said we are going to have change. Yeah, we had change for the better, hopefully, but no, I don't know. There we go. We need good change. What do we want? What do we want is the question. Oh, well, I have that quarter. I'm going to use that quarter over here. So there's that half. Half of a half. There we go. There. And then we can use that same one over here. And if we want to use that as a ruler, we can bring that onto our ruler. There's our fourths. All right, bring that over. See all these fractions. Oh my gosh, it's so confusing. It's not. It is at first, but learning to see parts and whole, we talk about that a lot. See the big shapes, the small shapes. See, this is the papa shape. These are the mama shapes, and then the baby shapes. That's the smaller fractions. Gotta run, but thanks as always. All right, David, thank you for joining us. There we go. Well, you can watch our videos on YouTube. We post this stuff. This is all just practice. We will have the lessons, actual lessons. I'm trying to get those out. I've been trying to get those out for a long time. But I prioritize it, and I've been writing, and I've been doing other stuff. So, anyways, we're working on getting it out. All right, so there's our fourths. Then we've got we can do those lines. Why don't we do those lines? Those fourths lines. Yeah, we'll do those fourths lines. All right, so we're gonna do this really lightly. We're gonna do fourths lines, and then we'll do the dime lines. All right, so this is the fourths. We'll go across there, doing that one first, straight across, and then we'll do this one, and it goes from point to point. So it goes from here to here, and you can actually use a ruler. Let's use a ruler from here to here. Use the fourths. So if you're a teacher, this is great for fractions. Use the fourths. There we go. See, we broke this down. This is geometry. This is geometry. Yep. What happened to the baby or acorn? Planted the baby acorn. That was a geometry joke. Geometry. All right, so here we go. Then my geometry teacher told us that. And it's funny, they taught us algebra first and then geometry. And oh my God, I love geometry. No, because I was into art and drawing and shapes. And I actually proved some stuff. All right, here we go. So there's that. We're gonna need one more set of lines. This is the quarter, the dime line. All right, so the next dime line goes below that. So not half. We'll call it a little bit less than half. So here's half, a little bit less than half is there, that point there. And we'll go to the other side, a little bit less. We'll go half and a little bit less than half. This line here. Now what it's going on here is this one actually, we can actually stop it at a quarter. So let's do this. Go in here and then stop it at this quarter line. So here we go, quarter line. All right, here we go. Let's go here, there, and then stop when it hits that quarter line right there. Bam, right there, that quarter line. And then from here, we're gonna go and go up. Let's see. Oh, let's do this line right in here. Is that a quarter? Yep, here we go. So we're gonna do this shape right in here. We did that line. We're gonna do this line. We're gonna go darker here. That one. It looks like a number 7. If you see that number 7, we're doing that one right here. This is a quarter line. Actually, a dime line. This is our dime line. Going up to our quarter line, up to this quarter line. Those 3 quarter lines are right there. We're doing our dime lines are going to be dark. And then we're going to go back on this quarter line, this quarter line that's here, back to oh, back. We're going to go back here. We got to cut off the corners. Oh, yeah, we cut off the corners to there. So here we go. We go back to the dime lines again. So here, and I think, yeah, we got to cut off these corners. Yeah, we got to cut off these corners, that one. So let's yeah, I don't know. I don't want to confuse you. I think I have. No, just hang in there. Because then this line comes up to these quarter lines. Yeah, let's add these dime lines. Let's add these dime line shapes. That's what we need to do. So don't get confused. I'm going to stop for a second so you can understand what's happening. All right, so we need these dime lines. These dime lines. All right, so it's these dime lines. It's these darn dime lines. All right, so here's our quarter lines. These are the quarter lines. I'm trying to make it as clear as possible, clear as mud. These are our quarter lines, right? I just circled them. You don't have to circle them. If you want to circle them, that's good, especially when you're new and having trouble. We're going in, and actually, you know what? We can make it simpler. Like if you want to go half, it's just a little bit less than half. These quarter lines, these are the ones that I'm looking for. These quarter lines, these quarter lines. Okay, so we have this corner. We're gonna go up here and do the same thing, and we'll call it the middle. It's almost the middle, just a little bit lower than a little closer to the quarter line than the middle. Right in there, right in there. See those two, and then 2 more over here. These 2 and these 2. And we're going to cut these corners off, just like here. This gets cut off. Bam. This gets cut off. Bam. And this gets cut off. Bam. And it should be a little bit less. This is that dime space. It should be less than the middle. If it's the middle, that's fine. I have mine here at the middle, just to try to be clear. So you can do the middle. The middle, that's fine. It's not a big deal. And then we cut off these corners. Let's cut off these corners. We don't need these corners anymore. There we go. There we go. It's optical illusion. Space. because we're dealing with a flat surface here. I love these little designs and stuff. All right, here we go. So we go in here. Now we go. Now we got everything, actually. We've got everything. This is it. This is it. Now here, it's going to all be easier. You'll see. All right, so we cut off the corners. We got it in here. We go in here till we hit that quarter line. Then come back up on that quarter line, and then come back on this quarter line, past this quarter line, and this is where we go to here. It goes from here to here. This corner. Watch this. This is where hopefully you don't get confused. It's this corner to this corner, right in there, wherever that is, and there. That's it, right there. This line right in there. This goes all the way up to that corner. Bam. And we're making like a number 7 or like a letter L here. We're gonna open this one up. This letter L. Here's the letter L. And that's it. Those are the only fractions we need. Those are the only fractions we need. Here we go. And we use a lot more rulers, a little more technical. And that's fine. If you're new to our channel, welcome. All this is practice. I will be breaking these lessons down into steps and making it faster. If you go to Sketchbook, look for Sketchbook Warrior on YouTube. Probably in about a couple of months. But that's our next channel. Right now, this channel is a Sketchbook Hero with the lessons. But Sketchbook Warrior will have the broken down lessons. All right, here we go. Not broken down, but it'll be simplified as far as like steps where you can pause and draw and do the next step. All right, there's our L, or number 7 upside down. If you look at it upside down, there's a number 7 or the letter L. All right, let's do this. We're almost there, actually. We're almost there. We've got another 7 to do. That's this 7 right here. Let's go. It goes from here, and we pass the we're gonna do this quarter mark. Okay, so from here all the way down to here, this quarter mark here, but it doesn't go all the way. We're just doing this part. But this line goes from this point. We're looking at this point to this point to that point, right? And we're going to cross right in here. We don't need that part, but we cross over to the twilight zone. All right, so here we go. We're going to go from this corner to that corner, but we're going to stop as we hit that. Bam, right there. Right there. So now we're going to go from here up to there. Look at that. And then from here, we're going to go down all the way to this corner. Oh, now hopefully that's clear as mud, because this is as clear as I can get it. Especially just right off the wing of a wing of a prayer. No, just by doing this, just by breaking it down. And then we got the number 7 here. This is the number 7. Now, if you can see this number 7, that'll help. Bam, this is number 7. 7 elements, 7 principles. There it is. There it is. 7 elements, 7 principles. There's a 7 right there. Bam. All right. Then we got one more 7 and we're done. And it's almost done. It's this 7 on this side, right in here. There we go. There's this next 7. It's almost done. Sometimes you do things you don't even know. Like, hey, wait a minute. There it is. Oh, I'll try to get that line right in there. And then this is bottom line. That's it. And there's a 7 and it's done. All we need is a shading to really push and pull this optical illusion. There we go. Who submitted this? Was this Alan? Alan, did you submit this? I don't know. I can't see.
Am I alone?
All right, here we go. Ellen's there. Kenny. All right. Priyanka still hanging in there. Oh, I just lost my list. My list of people. My peeps. Where's my peeps at? All right. Oh, okay. Let's just do this with the shading. Hey, I'm crooked. All right. So shading. So there's a lot of gradients. That's gradients. I'm going to sharpen up my pencil because we're going to do some shading here. We're going to get a little shady. I never grab my wipes and wipe my fingers. It's all right. Sometimes you just got to get into your work. Mister, it's dirty. Oh, my students. I had a dream of my students. I dreamt I was in class and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I would know what period it was by which students were in the class. So the bell would ring and then students would show up. And then I kind of like, okay, so a class had started and I'm looking at the students to see what period it was. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't seen these students in a long time. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it was like wild. Anyways, okay, so we're going to start off with this shade here. We're going to start off shading lightly because this is the bottom, right? So we're going to start off shading. I'm just going to go back and forth. This is a good exercise. Notice I'm bringing my pencil down. I've sharpened it and just try to work that pencil down. A nice even shade, nice even light shade right in here. You get this whole bottom shaded right in there. Really push this optical illusion because this is all just cubes in space. These are stretched out cubes or blocks stretched out, and it's all about the angles and the limitations of space and time as we use that to create this optical illusion. Bam. Wasn't so bad. You see, we just use fourths and an eighth, I guess, almost like an eighth, close to an eighth. Yeah, see, then kids, oh, I hate fractions, I hate math, I hate, or I can't. That's that you get the cats in the pants. You got to get that out of your. I can't draw, I can't do math. It's half. That's half the battle. Speaking of battles as a warrior, it's the battle of the mind. It's the battle of the mind. If you say, oh, commit, say I'm gonna get this. Hell or high water. Hell or high water, I'm going to get this. You got to commit, right? Commitment. Because problems will happen. Know that problems will happen. You'll have challenges. All right. And if you don't have a commitment, then, it's like any little thing, like, oh, I want a divorce. Been there, done that. I'm like, oh, shoot. I knew about commitment, but oh my gosh. Anyways, TMI, too much information. But anyways, here we go. We're going to go from dark to light. Speaking, it got dark fast. So we're gonna go dark in here, and then we're gonna go light. So here we already got one shade in there, which makes it easier. So all we gotta do is just go a little bit darker here, push the dark, and then just slowly bring that out as a gradient. So you don't see it. It's really soft as it comes out because it's dark in that spot right there, and as it comes out lighter and lighter. So you don't really see the change. It just slowly changes. And before you know it, it is something else. But try to blend it. This is good gradient, good exercise for shading and getting gradients right in there. Bam, there's that one. Do that again, right in here, go dark, and then, or if you want to, you can slightly shade it really light. Actually, we'll go halfway up here and just go really as light as you can. As light as you can, as light, as light, as light, as light. You can build up. It's easier to just build stuff up than tear things down. Actually, that's actually easier to tear things down. But you want to build things up because it takes layer by layer and messing things up. Yeah, I don't know. I would build sandcastles and stuff like that and take a long time, and then bam, somebody would just come by and all that work. I've done that too. I've done drawings with salt and stuff, and oh, Mister, the students were like, "Yeah, well, it's nothing's permanent. Not well, some things are more permanent than others, but sometimes you got to learn to let things go or just doing things for fun." There we go. It goes from dark in this corner, then comes out light, and then goes to white. Look at that shading. Boom. Same thing one last time, just like right in here. We're gonna start dark in this corner. It starts dark in the corner. You got to get out of that corner. Sometimes, yes, we're in the darkness. Darkness encompassing me, all that I see. As it goes out and gets lighter and lighter as it comes out, just lighter and lighter. Same thing as it comes out here, and then just down to white. And then try to see where you see the lines and edges and see, okay, I see an edge there. Shade it out so it's soft. If you need to get your fingers and rub it a little bit, you can do a little bit of rubbing. Yeah, you want to practice without rubbing. I rub it in. You rubbed it. I'm gonna rub it in. No, yeah, that's what happens right here. This little line got rubbed in. I didn't clean it up before I started shading. It's a good thing to clean up your drawings before you start shading, because then you'll shade in some of the stuff you don't want. But there it is. Dang, look at that. That looks pretty good. All right. Here, we're gonna draw the birds. All right. Let's draw the birds. Is it Alt R? Control R? What is it?
Totally.
No, not that one. It is dun, 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 dun. Alt R.